Pull day today, got an upper body pull. Yesterday, I kind of changed my training up this week. So usually I'll do legs push pull, but on Monday or Tuesday when I was going to do legs, my low back was still super sore from when I deadlifted. So I ended up doing my push day on Tuesday and then legs yesterday and doing pull today. Obviously, probably not ideal. I usually wouldn't want to sprint the day after doing legs as I was kind of sore and pretty stiff. Typically, I want at least 2 days in between. And usually on a pull day, I like to deadlift or do cleans. But because I didn't want to clean the day after doing legs, so I ended up doing my cleans yesterday on my leg day. So today's just gonna be all upper body pulling. So we'll start with pull-ups, 4 sets there. Gonna try to build up to like a heavy set of like 3, and then do back off sets there. Probably like a set of 5 and then 2 sets in that 6-8 range. You get some good volume there. And then we're gonna go chest supported T-bar row, 3 sets there. We'll go 2 sets of a like a high row, 2 sets of a straight arm pull down, and then we'll do some biceps and some rear delts. And yeah, it should be a freaking sick pump. Let's go. Merry Christmas, baby. Let's rip. So worked up to a top triple. I did 100 pounds added, so I'm 205 plus, so 305. Got 3 reps there. Now you notice when I do chin ups, I do it where, if you watch me, I probably reach my chin up to get to the bar. That's my range of motion. I don't know. I like doing chin ups more for like a straight standard, and that's kind of like how I've always done them. Where as long as my chin gets above the bar, that's good for me. I know some people like doing it where they almost bring their head over the bar. Teach their own. Probably better for hypertrophy, but we're trying to rip some weight. So my standard is full lockout at the bottom. I try to minimize the kip. I'm sure in the last one I used a little bit of a kip, like a little swing at the bottom, which is fine. But that's just how I do it. So 3 reps there at 100 or 305. Now I'm gonna drop down to 85, 80 range and try to get a set, hopefully around 5. And then from there, I'll drop one more time, do 2 sets, probably at 70 for like 6-8 range. So that's kind of what I've been doing on my main lifts. My squat, bench, overhead press, deadlift is like a top set of like 2 to 4 back, and then drop it like 3 to 5%, try to get like a set of like 4 to 6, and then drop it another like 3 to 5 set and try to get 2 more sets of like 6-8 range just to kind of get top set and back off set. So we'll set 2. Four sets of pull-ups done. End up getting 100 with 305, 100 plus 205 body weight for 3. And then I got 86, so 291 for 4. And then I got 71 to 76 for 6 and then 5. So 4 total sets there. Heavy pull-ups, chin above the bar, full lockout. That's all we're looking for. Also, when you're factoring like dips and pull-ups, if you do percentages, which I like doing, so like for example, like that first set was probably like 92%, factor in your body weight with it. So my 1 rep max on a pull-up is 140 plus 200 pounds, so 340. So if I want 90% of that, it was about 290, 300 pounds. So when you're factoring it, just factor in your body weight. Because if you only factored in the weight added, it's gonna be a lot higher percentage. Like if it's just like, if your 1 rep max is 140 and you did 90% of 140, it's gonna be a lot higher than if you factor in your body weight. So be mindful of that when you do dips and pull-ups. And also I recommend going very heavy on pull-ups. Pull-ups are a compound movement, just like a bench is a compound movement, a squat, a deadlift. I see pull-ups as my compound upper body pulling movement. So get really good at those. Now we're gonna go T-bar chest supported rows here. I'd probably do a barbell row, but my lower back is very beat up from yesterday deadlifting. So chest supported rows are great alternative. We'll go 3 sets here. Kind of fill out the weight, but I want to be in like that 6-8 range. all right. Movement number 3, we're gonna go a single arm dumbbell row. So I was choosing in between this or like a machine row, but I don't know, I'm feeling single arm dumbbell rows. I like a little pull up T-bar rows, single arm dumbbell rows, just feels great, it feels good. So single arm row is probably one of the best back exercises. I used to do them like consistently weekly, more recently been using more machines, but they're such a good exercise. I like doing it, as you'll see, with my knee set up on the bench and my back leg on it, and then my other foot kind of like stabled out and just really pulling. I feel like I'm a little more strict when I do it that way as opposed to if I did it standing where I just only have both my feet on the ground and one of my hands on the bench. I feel like I have a tendency to kind of like swing a little more. This one I just feel a little more standard. But again, you could do a million different ways, whatever you feel the best. We'll go single arm rows, 2 sets here, 8 to 10 range. I got a 125. We'll try to, again, do a better job of not swinging too much and using too much momentum, but try to be nice and strict and really focus on that huge stretch at the bottom and squeeze it at the top. All right, so last move for back, exercise 4, we go straight arm pull down. So we're focusing on some lat isolation. So hit pull-ups, 4 heavy sets there, 3 heavy sets in the chest support row with like a wider grip. So kind of a lot of upper back work, but a vertical pull, a horizontal pull. So we hit those 2, and then we did some single arm dumbbell rows. So some more horizontal pulling because I kind of want some more, but the T-bar row is a little wider grip, so my elbows were kind of flared, whereas the single arm row I was trying to keep my elbow locked in a little more. Just like, I guess, hit it from a different angle, a little different stimulus. 2 sets there, and then I'll finish with 2 sets of a straight arm pull down. I'm using easy bar for it, just feels better, get a good stretch on that, but nice light isolation. So 4 back exercises, 4 sets of pull-ups in that 3 to 6 range, going down in reps, or down in weight, up in reps as we go. 3 sets of 6 to 8 of the chest pull rows. 2 sets 8 to 10 of the single arm double rows, and we'll go 2 sets 8 to 10 of straight arm pull downs, and then we'll finish with some biceps and some rear downs. Obviously, that's what 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 sets of back, which I get's a lot, but I have a sick back pump going, so I like doing a lot. Yeah, I feel like your back is so big, you can hit from so many different angles. I like doing at least 4 different movements. So that's just my way I train back. I know I do a little higher volume, but it's freaking fun, and it's Christmas. It's sick pump. Boom. All right, so bicep time, doing a dumbbell incline curl at a 50-degree incline. So I usually go between a 45 and 60. Sometimes I'll do 45, sometimes I'll do 60. It's kind of whatever I'm feeling, but really focusing on getting that full lockout, that full stretch at the bottom, and just curling at the arm. Sometimes I've been doing a better job of not trying to like rock up to it and use my shoulder, keep my shoulder locked in and just curling at the bicep. So 3 sets here. 6 to 8 range essentially. I've actually done the first 2 sets. I got 8 and barely got 8 the second set. So hopefully try to get 8 again, but really focusing on big stretch, big squeeze. So I usually like doing all my back work and then buys and rear delts at the end, just kind of the way I do it. Feels like it makes the most sense. Obviously, I don't really want my biceps to be fatigued when I'm doing a back movement because back I care a little more about. So 3 sets here. Get the buys feeling juicy. Back is insane pump today. Absolutely insane pump. Must be all the Christmas cookies I've had. Feel great. So let's finish the buys off. All right, so last move, we're just gonna do a reverse fly on the pec deck right here. I like doing higher reps on my reverse flies. Really focus on squeezing, getting good stretch. So 2 to 3 sets we'll see, but kind of more in like that 12 to 20 rep range. A little higher rep, burn out the delts. All right, lift complete. Nothing better than a Christmas Day lift, man. I'm not fortunate enough to be healthy enough to work out. I love it. But yeah, run through that little pull workout. So pull-ups, heavy pull-ups, the absolute go. Just like you do a squat on a leg day, a bench on a push day, it's a compound movement. Load them heavy, get really strong at them. And yeah, working those lower rep ranges. Such a elite movement. Play around with grip positioning. So, you know, I was doing an overhand grip. To be honest, my favorite grip is probably like a semi-supinated chin-up grip. Like, not the ones where it's fully chin-up, but if you ever had one where it's like kind of slightly out, that's my favorite one. But again, you know, any one of those grips, just get super strong in it. T-bar rows, some sort of rowing variation after a vertical pull, and then you had some extra rowing with the single arm rows, and then some straight arm pull downs, and then some biceps and some freaking rear delts. So good overall workout there. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, and I'm stoked for the new year. Not that anything's gonna change, you know, we're still doing the damn thing, just like I know you guys are. So yeah, stack damn days. Appreciate everyone watches. Again, hope everyone had a great Christmas, great holiday time. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.